Hey, what's going on, guys? DJ Hess here. Wanted to bring you guys a quick video on the AJKO 1. This is the Chicago colorway that just dropped. You can tell it has the OG box that it came with right here, and you can see the tags right here. If you're curious, it says AJ1 KO High, OG, size 9.5. And I just wanted to do this video to clarify a couple things for the AJKO 1. A lot of people really don't know too much of the history about the AJKO 1. In fact, there's a lot that is really unknown. But I just wanted to point this out because there's a lot of people that probably don't really know or don't really care, but they think that this is a hybrid Air Jordan model and that this is some sort of a knockoff from the, let's say, something like this, the bread colorway. And I'm not speaking of the colorway, I'm talking about the model, the canvas upper versus the leather upper. People, I have a feeling, and I've seen some stuff, We Are the Trends had some tweets and stuff that people were leaving comments saying that these were like the poor man's versions of these or the poor man's versions of the Chicagos or whatever, and they were not given very much credit to the AJKO 1s, and I was like, man, it just shows that there's definitely no knowledge of any history there. Now, I'm not pretending to be an expert on the AJKO 1. What I would recommend is you checking out Shoezeums channel. I'll put a link in the description to his video of his AJKOs that he picked up, because he has the originals, and for the original two of the original colorways, one of them he paid $3,300 for. So it's not a cheap sneaker, and he got the original 1985 pair. But just so you guys know, historically speaking, the AJKO 1s are like the grail status versions of the Jordan 1s. So collectors that have had like the entire Jordan 1 collection of the regular sneakers, like the bread ones and a couple of the other ones, they were looking for a pair of AJKOs back in the day. Like they were really, really rare, and I think that's the part that people don't really get. As a collector and somebody that's seen these things, people go just absolutely crazy when somebody goes, "Oh my gosh, you have a pair of AJKOs in your collection." It was beyond ridiculous. It was super, super limited, super rare to find in really good condition. So the fact that Shoezeums has two of them is no surprise, I guess. I mean, the guy has an insane collection, but he has a lot more knowledge about the sneaker. I don't want to rip off of his video because he gives a lot of cool points. The differences between this shoe and differences between that and the regular model. But I'll show you guys just a couple things for this shoe in general. But anyway, just a little bit of a history background of the shoe. It is not a knockoff of a Jordan 1. This is in its own right a Jordan 1. It is made differently, and because of that, I think that people really gave these a go, and they were a lot more sought after. But in 2010, 2012, and then now in 2014, we've seen retros of this shoe. Previously, they didn't really do as much justice to this model as these ones did, because these ones are really true to form of the OGs, as you could tell from Shoezeums' video. They look really quite well, but he did show some differences here and there. The first thing to note is the bottoms. The bottoms is from the Air Vandal. You can see the bottoms of the Jordan 1 versus the bottoms of the AJKOs. And the AJKO 1, the Vandals are basically kind of like Air Force 1s, but they had a high strap across the top area. But it's the same stylish shoe as the Air Force 1. But these were the bottoms with the circular patterns, as you can see there. The other thing, you can see the nylon tongue or whatever right here with the Nike Air on the swoosh. And then I think that's some of the major things. I mean, the biggest thing obviously is just this all canvas upper. And it's one of those situations where nobody really knows the origins of where AJKO came from. As Shoezeums again mentions, it could be Air Jordan Korea for the KO. Other people say it stands for knockout. It kind of is one of those things that's lost in translation. And you can see also on the wings right there, it says AJKO, but the original ones didn't actually have that. These ones just do. Anyway, I'm excited to be able to get this, because even though it's just a general release sneaker from 2014 or whatever it is, this shoe has a lot of rich history within Jordan brand. And it's just one of those ones where I look at it, I'm like, wow, like it's just kind of like a piece in time. In '85, like, you know, the original ones of these shoes came out, and they look fairly similar to that. It's the same kind of nostalgic feeling I get from some of the other retros, and it makes me appreciate the sneaker a lot more than just being a part of, I mean, that is a part of history instead of just being a part of 2014's, you know, lineup or whatever it is. So I don't know, maybe that's just me being crazy, but I do appreciate this sneaker quite a bit because of the history, and also just seeing on the Nike Talk forums from a decade ago, seeing people go crazy over new images that people would post up of their AJKOs. from the original ones, and seeing some of those and be like, oh, I have a pair of AJKO ones now. It's like kind of fun. The resale value isn't super crazy on these. It's not like, I mean, a lot of people were tripping when they came out, but I don't think they really knew why. I don't know. I don't think the prices are going to be too crazy on these. Same as the 2010 and 2012 models. They weren't like overly hyped up and too crazy. I did see that they're going to have a AJKO one in the royal blue colorway, which is the first. They actually didn't have an original one in that colorway, so that one will be kind of interesting. I bet people are going to be hyped on that just because of the colors, not because of the history of kind of the AJKO one. But that's kind of just a little bit of the backstory. I don't know, again, everything. I'm sure if you guys did a little research, you can find out more. And if you know more about the AJKO one, the original ones, leave a comment and share some light on it. And if you guys see some comments that look interesting, thumbs up those comments so other people can see them. But that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys did like the video, thumbs up the video. Subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. And check out CollectiveKicks.com, my website. And we'll catch you guys later. Peace.